is Laurel Noblette, and I live at 317 South Randolph in Champaign. Despite what was stated in the media yesterday, I'm not here to pick a fight. I think fight was the term used. I want to bring to your all's attention a growing sentiment and existing movement, not just in this city, but nationwide. I'm here to initiate a dialogue rather than get into a debate or an argument about raising hens in Champaign. Currently, under Champaign Municipal Code, Section 7.5, chickens are prohibited in Champaign. However, the citizens of Champaign seek to change this ordinance, including an amendment for keeping hens. After some extensive research on the subject, you see before you a pretty comprehensive report on the benefits of keeping hens specifically, and hopefully this report can address any concerns, answer any questions, clear up any misconceptions about raising hens. And I would ask that before you all or whoever is responsible for this amending any kind of ordinance, that you keep your mind open and maybe would be willing to engage in a discussion with the party interested in keeping hens in Champaign. This report gives information to help you make a more informed decision and have a better understanding of the situation. That hopefully can address concerns, clear up misconceptions. It also offers some suggestions based on nationwide legislation on how to regulate hens so that all parties are satisfied. Something that will preserve the health and well-being of both citizens, chickens, protect neighbors, protect neighborhoods, but also something that will promote it's kind of funny, I know. Something that will promote, the betterment of our community. I think this, even though it seems kind of silly, it's something that can really benefit our community, and I think the benefits outweigh the costs. I also included in this report a proposal kind of to build the conversation that I hope to have, or we hope to have. It's something to build the conversation upon, kind of a starting point. Inside you'll see different categories of regulation, how the potential ordinance could be organized in a way that regulates the keeping of hens in a manner that's safe and responsible, promotes good health, promotes healthy neighborhoods. There's also frequently asked questions, pictures of some chicken habitats, and a chart of nationwide legislation and how that's broken down. So, I hope that, if anyone is interested in, engaging in conversation about the matter, it's something that the citizens of Champaign, at least a growing number of citizens, are hoping we could maybe, engage in a conversation about, without making your minds up like too quickly, and at least giving it a chance. So hopefully, if you guys have any questions or concerns, it could either be cleared up in this report, or if you want to contact the Champaign Chicken Effort at champaignchineffort@gmail.com. There's also an online petition for anybody who's interested at ipetition.com/hensinchampaign to show your support for hen keeping.
Thank you very much. Lynn Stuckey, 806B West Healy. I'd like to start by thanking the young lady from the Catholic Worker House. Every time she comes here, she always brings interesting topics, and I didn't know we were going to talk about chickens tonight. My son is a sophomore over at Central, and he's taking chemistry this year, and I don't know what other classes his science teacher teaches, but apparently within the last couple of weeks, they've hatched some chicks. And my son wants a pet chicken. Really bad. He doesn't want just any chicken. He wants a $45 chicken, but it's got fancy plumage. It looks pretty. So, you know, Urbana does it. If we're going to do it, let's make sure we don't have roosters, because I don't want to listen to a rooster crowing at 6 o'clock in the morning. And my parents had chickens for a good 12 or 13 years when I was growing up. So, something to think about.
Yeah. I don't, I mean, I think it's something I could probably support. I'd like to know the details of the proposal. I grew up with chickens in my backyard until I was in the 6th grade. Every morning's routine was to go out and get my chickens' eggs. And that was 20 miles west of Union Station in the Chicago suburbs. So in the dense Chicago suburban area in the 1960s, we had chickens in our backyard. And hens are no more disruptive than a 10-pound dog. And we certainly allow those, and many households have them. So I'm not committing on a blank check here to support any proposal that comes forward, but it's really worthy of legitimate discussion, and I don't think we need to bog down into a long debate about it. It's a minor regulation in the grand scheme of things, and life used to be like this, and maybe it still can be, and it wouldn't be problematic at all. God knows we have many more things that disrupt the peace and tranquility of neighborhoods than a chicken would. Loud music, loud cars, late night parties in campus, dogs, cats, they all can be the instruments of being bad neighbors. And chickens could be too. But there's a lot of other ways you can be offensive to your neighbors. And part of this is that mantra that I hear sometimes from folks in and out of government about it's my private property, I ought to be able to do whatever I want with it. This is America, you got too much regulations. And there's some truth to that too. Although it would be an interesting discussion and debate, and I have an open mind towards it, and I wanted to say that.